You're gonna teach me how to ollie.
Yeah, we can learn to ollie at the silent disco.
Ohayume, it's your ever dreaming overlord, Azzy Mythos.
And I'm Bryce, your favorite Chad tuber, and this is where we'll talk about all things VTubing under the moon.
Yay!
We did it.
we did.
Every starts a celebration.
Yeah, every week we're not canceled. We did it.
Yippee!
Yeah. It's been another 2 weeks. Fun.
Yeah, dude, it goes so fast.
We can make it even faster. We could go supersonic.
We could do. I actually could not imagine if we did this every week, because it's like we stop recording and I'm like, finally, and I feel like it takes me the 2 weeks to like recharge and get ready for the next one, and then the next one comes up and I'm like, oh my god, it's here.
Oh my god, everyone panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can feel it. I don't think I do all that much every week. I'm just usually like,
that's how I feel.
Yeah, laying around doom scrolling on Instagram.
On Instagram?
Yeah, look, okay, listen, I'm not like those hip, TikTok scrollers.
Oh, well, I mean, it's like, I don't know, I doom scroll on Twitter.
Oh, on Twitter? Okay.
Yeah.
That also makes sense.
What's doom scrolling on Instagram like? What are they? I imagine they're both saying the same things, but is there anything that you think is like exclusive to Instagram for doom scrolling?
Not exclusive, but they have Instagram stories, which are basically like TikToks.
Oh, okay, like the reels.
Yeah, like YouTube Shorts kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
It's basically, yeah, all three of those are basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just in there just going through a bunch of Instagram stories. Because, like, I've had Instagram for a long time. I don't really, like, use it all that much for myself.
Same.
Yeah. But I just go through the stories, and I don't have TikTok on my phone or, like, an account at all.
Based.
Yeah. I'm like, I have enough people spying on me. It's fine.
Yeah, it's...
But really, one of the best Instagram, like, I don't know what you call them. They're not channels. Profiles.
Sure.
That I found is from T-Pain. His stuff is so good on there.
Pretty funny. I've not seen any of his like shorts or anything like that, but he's a pretty funny guy from what I understand.
He is. Like, recently I saw one where he was just he got into a car crash, but really it's like person. Yeah, no, he was fine. I think maybe his driver was fine, but really it was like a rear end on against his car.
Okay.
But then the person like sped away. Like hit and run.
No.
And he's just like, man, you might have a bad day, but it's about to get a whole lot worse. I'm just like, fuck. He's like, yeah, I got your license plate and everything. And I'm just like, damn, T-Pain's about to out this guy.
Well, he should, dude.
Yeah.
He absolutely should. I watch so many like car crash compilations, and there's so many hit and runs, and every single time I'm like, oh, if I could do something to that person, not to that person, if I could do something to get them in trouble, I so would.
Right.
That's I don't have the power, but
no.
I don't know where it's at. I don't know who they are. I have no clue where this is, when it happened, or anything. But I see it happen. I'm like, dude, if it happened to me, I'd lose it.
Yeah, it's like, where's that karma? Where's that sweet karma? I've been posting on Reddit for years. Where's my karma? How'd I redeem it?
Imagine if karma worked like Twitch channel points.
Oh, dude. Man. Now we gotta come up with some karma Twitch channel points.
Actually, this is starting to sound like... Because Reddit uses karma, something called karma in some way. I don't know how the fuck Reddit works, though.
Okay. Wait.
Do you know?
Do you use Reddit? Oh, well, hold on. So wait, do you use Reddit often or ever? Or you
I
just know of it?
view on there. Like I use one subreddit, and it's a couple, but they're all kind of the same thing. It's the oddly satisfying one. Because when
Right.
I'm laying in bed, like waiting to fall asleep, like waiting for my melatonin to kick in, I'll scroll on that and just like it's like rug cleaning and I don't know, cutting soap or
I remember,
pressure
yeah.
washing. Yeah, I just watch that kind of stuff. But otherwise,
Okay.
I don't use Reddit like at all, unless I end up like needing help with something and there's just a random forum on there.
Yeah, dude, Reddit, those are the best. When I'm searching something, it's like, oh, someone's asked this on Reddit.
The one person that's ever done it like 14 years ago.
Yep. And then it's great when you see like 3 months ago, someone also asked like, hey, did anyone figure this out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the way Reddit works is you get karma from either your posts or comments. So when you do either of those, people can, give you up votes or down votes, and those are karma.
Okay.
So generally, yeah, up votes, you have good karma, down votes, negative karmas. But it all adds to the same number. Technically on your profile, you have 2 different numbers, one for posts and one for comment karma. So post karma, blah, 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 comment karma are different. And yeah, whenever you get an upvote, you get 1 point. In that downvote, you lose a point.
So what do
It's
you
pretty
do
simple.
with it?
You flex it.
That's it? It doesn't do anything?
No, it's absolutely useless.
Okay. All right. So we need that. We need a combination of that and Twitch channel points, and somehow we can use it to inflict justice upon those that deserve
Yeah.
being dealt justice to. I guess.
I wish like more things like Twitter and Instagram actually has like downvotes and not just like likes. I'm like,
Actually, yeah, because YouTube got rid of it. Did Twitter ever have dislikes?
I don't think they ever had dislikes. But yeah, ever since like YouTube started hiding the dislikes, I'm just like, why? I know on I don't know if I have this on Opera, but in Chrome there was an extension to show the dislikes again.
Yep.
Like the number of dislikes. Yeah. I think they have it now at least to where you can see the ratio of like to dislikes. Let me see actually.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, let me see. Car crash compilation.
My favorite.
Dash cam lessons.
Sometimes it's so hard to find good ones of these too.
Yeah. It's taking some time to load.
1K blank.
Yeah.
This
I
is
don't know
where
why-
the dislikes would go, but we're not gonna put it there. Yeah, it looks like it's missing symbols.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
It's just
oh.
really slow to load.
Oh, wait, did they just removed the number?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like you can press
That's so
it.
crazy.
Yeah, but you can't see it. And they made some BS statement about like, oh, this is because creators don't want to see that negativity or something like that.
But it's still in their analytics. Like they can still see
Yeah.
that, which is
Yeah.
crazy. I always thought it was more of like sometimes I would use like it's the same vein as finding a random like Reddit forum or something, and there'll be people in there that are like, this doesn't work, don't do this, this guy is wrong, don't do this. So I'd look at YouTube videos for like, I don't know, changing my oil or something, and it'd have like 15,000 dislikes compared to 100 likes, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna trust this because this guy obviously doesn't know how to change his oil, or the
Right?
video is just not related to what I need it to be related to.
Right. Or it's just way too long.
Yeah, something like that too.
Yeah.
So it's crazy they got
Usually
rid
it's
of
not that. Yeah. Usually it's not because it's way too long, but I always see like,
that. Yeah.
oh, how do you restart your phone 10-minute long video? I'm like, why?
Dude, I hate it. It's like, dude, it doesn't take that long.
No.
It's not that deep. Just-
Maybe it's because I'm not signed in, but I normally do see the number of dislikes in my other window. Yeah.
Interesting.
Just took a quick gander on a different window.
I do wonder, like, what the actual... It doesn't seem like a good excuse, I guess.
No, it's not. I don't know. I think sometimes big companies, they try to do, like, new stuff, and they come up with... They do the thing, and then they come up with a reason later. And it's just like, no, stop.
Yeah, because I would think that if you're actually a YouTuber, or trying to be, and you're trying to put out video, like, I guess, I mean, it doesn't matter. The YouTuber can actually just see it regardless, but I don't see why it would be bad for, like, your audience to see it. Like,
yeah.
I guess I could, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, I can't think of a good reason, unless, like, well, even if people are, like, review bombing kind of thing, videos.
Well, that seems like a kind of new thing too. Was that even really so much of an issue when?
I mean,
when they made
I don't
that
know.
change?
I don't know if it has been an issue or ever really has been an issue. Okay, maybe not if it's ever really been an issue. I'm sure, it happens, just not like all the time that this is gonna fix it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think like removing seeing the dislikes is actually even going to dissuade people from doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting. I could only imagine what like Twitter would be like if it had a dislike button.
Oh god. No. That's why the people have to come up with ratioing. Where it's like, oh, there's so many people commenting but so few dislikes or whatever.
Yeah, I guess you just look at the quote retweets.
Yeah, that's like the only way, or that's the best way on Twitter to figure out how much people dislike something. Like, you have to actively dislike it, not just passively be like, oh, this is dumb. You have to be like, oh, I hate this. I'm leaving a comment specifying why this is bad.
Yeah. Which, have you ever done that on Twitter?
I don't think so.
I don't think I ever have either.
Nah, generally if I see things that I'm like, like if I'm getting a bunch of video or feed from like those bot accounts that are just like, oh, crazy video shit, I'll usually be like, I'll scroll past it if I was like, that's alright. But if I really like don't want to see this anymore, like I don't want to see any more, what's it, Logan Paul or Jake Paul, whichever one it is. Whichever.
I can never get them right either. Did we talk about that last week?
Pauls. Did we talk about them?
I don't remember if it was us. I had this conversation recently. I was trying to figure out who the hell actually no, wait, it was on stream. Never mind, I remember now.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I don't remember talking about this. But yeah, I'm like, I don't want to see this person anymore. And this is like what I've seen from this channel like 2 or 3 times. I'll just like mute them and that's it.
Yeah.
Get on with it. Although, okay, I do have something to admit. In the early days, when I never really used Twitter until I started VTubing.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one person that I would see on my YouTube feed, or not YouTube feed, Twitter feed. They were a VTuber. I'm sure they are. They're not like super popular at as far as I remember. But they would always pop up on my feed, and they will always have like this one of those like kind of, I'm gonna say it's kind of cringy posts where it's like, oh, what would you do if you like met me in this park or whatever? And it's like, and their face is way too close, like to the screen. I guess it's way too large. Yeah. And they're just like doing like little poses like this, and I'm just like, stop! I don't want to see this anymore. So like, I just blocked them straight up. So if they ever saw my profile, they'd see like Azzy Mythos has blocked you. Just like,
I have a few people I've blocked. I'm actually glad that, or I don't think Twitter does. I hope Twitter doesn't tell people if you've muted them.
Yeah, I don't think so. Or else like big channels would like get big, not channels, profiles would get like spammed to hell.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I was mean more like if you go to someone's profile, if it would like show you like this user has you muted or something. Because I have a few friends that I have muted because they just I don't know. There's one that does like Jujutsu Kaisen spoilers just all the time. They just keep up with it and they post about it. I'm like, dude, I'm so far behind and this is my fault, but don't ruin it for me. Like,
wait, how far are you? Pretty close? Have you caught up?
No, I've only seen the first.
You've read or watched it.
Can't remember if I don't think I've even read any of the manga. I think I watched all of season 1, and then there was the movie.
Yeah.
I think that's all I've seen. So I know there's a season 2, and I don't even know what season they're on now. But I haven't seen anything past season 1 and that movie.
I think it's only season 2. Was the latest one.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just that season behind then. Yeah, I haven't read any of the manga either, I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, you're not very far behind then.
Mm-mm.
And I think
it wouldn't take long.
If I remember correctly, I get the movie and like season 2 kind of mixed up, but I think the first half of the season is mostly about Gojo's past. If I remember
of season
correctly.
2.
Yeah, of season 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Based on what I have seen.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think anyone's like seeing that you muted them. They'll see if you block them. And like,
yeah,
I don't know, maybe if muting wasn't a feature back then, but I was just like, I gotta block this person. I guess I don't want to see them like right up in my face anymore.
Speaking of things that are in your face on Twitter,
yeah,
has your Twitter feed and the comments and stuff been flooded with Chiton?
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of it. Like not for the past few days, but yeah, like the past month, I just saw Chiton constantly on my feed, just like
everywhere. I used to see Chiton like here and there. Like it's been like a while. It's been like months and months and months. I think a couple months ago, I went ahead and like followed their Twitter page because like, oh, these are kind of like funny little videos and whatever. But now it's everywhere, all over the place. Yeah, and I'm like, why is this going on? And then I see other people that are posting like, I'm tired of this person being on my feed. Why are they here? And apparently, Chiton is there to like buy up ad space to prevent actual ads from coming through. This
Really?
is supposedly this is supposedly why Chiton is everywhere, is because the money they make from like the ads and stuff on Twitter or whatever, they just pour into making more or like buying more ad space. Apparently, I don't know if this is actually true, but this is what I've seen a million people say. Is they're doing that? Yeah, and it's just to stop the like the AI bros and the crypto bros and stuff. That's what it's for. Is to try and put a stop to that, or just like make it so they can't do anything on Twitter.
This is probably like my favorite conspiracy ever.
I'm not even sure if it's like a conspiracy. It might be like the actual thing. I just don't know for sure. But this is apparently what's going on. And I, for one, am like, this is cool. But I'm also really tired of seeing them everywhere. And this might be a hot take for most people. I don't know. I'm tired of like, I scroll like every 2 seconds. It's like, Chiton. I'm like, I've seen the video of Chiton getting hit with an explosive bat like a million times. And I need something different. I need something new.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, no. It's like chaotic good.
It is, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, stop. I get it that you're doing it for us, but like, also, please stop.
This hero is too active. I need them to like pop up when the sirens sound, but they're just like on the prowl at all times. And I'm like, I guess we're safe, but at what cost?
They like show up at your door. It's like, hey, are you out of milk? I can get you some milk.
Yeah, it's no. Like, look, I appreciate it, but like, I didn't ask for this. Like,
yeah, we should do something about it, but probably not you all the time. If you could,
maybe less people. Well, never mind.
So what have you been up to these past 2 weeks? Did you do anything for the 4th?
I didn't, but I did do one thing because I figured it's America Day.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even go watch fireworks or anything like that. I just stayed home. And actually, Zenless Zone Zero came out like the night before. So I played a lot of it. But then the only thing I did for America Day is I went and got me a burger because I hadn't had a burger in a long time.
Oh,
and you know where I went?
Did you go Wendy's?
I went to Wendy's.
Let's go.
Let's go. It was so good too. But it was so like I devoured it in like 5 minutes and I was like, now what?
You're like, where'd it go?
I wanted more and it's just gone. I was like, man.
Yeah.
It was really good though.
So I went to on vacation for a few days for the 4th. And on my way back, we were driving, and it was like a several hour drive. So halfway through, we were like, all right, let's get some food. And my friends, they went to the Wendy's, but like on the way to the Wendy's, I was like, oh, there's a Panda Express, and I like Panda Express a lot. Like that fueled my college life because there was a Panda Express in the cafeteria. There was also a Subway, which I actually did like. I do like Subway. It's just
I do too.
They've gotten too expensive. It's all of a sudden.
I haven't been there in literally years. It's probably been like at least 6 years, I bet, since the last time I had Subway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we went by the Panda, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to get Panda. So they got Wendy's, and then I went to Panda Express and got Panda. And I got I got the plate, which was just like one, main and 2 sides. And the total came out to be like $13, and I was like, wait, this is cheaper than like a burger and some fries at Wendy's. I was like, what the fuck?
all the like burger joints and stuff, they've all gone up like a lot. Like I remember, I guess I used to think about this a lot because me and my friends, like when I was younger, would just go out to eat all the time, and it used to be like you could go through like the McDonald's drive-through, for instance, and they had like the dollar menu, which I don't even know if they still have that, or maybe they have it technically, but it's like a couple dollar menu. Nothing is like $1 anymore. Yeah. But it used to be like super cheap and quick, and that was the benefit of doing that. But now going to get just a basic combo meal at any like fast food restaurant, you can go to anywhere else. You can go to like, I don't know, a sit-in place like Applebee's or something, or Denny's, and spend like the same amount. You get more food, I think, typically, but you're spending the same amount of money. Fast food is expensive now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. But I mean, like, if you're to sit down, then you have to like, they have to tip.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta. Yeah, there's all that kind of stuff that goes in with it too, but it's still like, just crazy.
Yeah, like I feel like they should just add the tip into the price. I know, like, people will be less likely to go now if you see, your burger's 15% more expensive or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't want to worry about tipping, and I don't want, the wait everyone's serving there to be like, oh, I have to do like super good to get like a big tip or whatever. It's like, no, they're doing their job.
Yeah, Sorry, you can add more onto that.
No, I was just gonna be. I'm like, I don't want to pay 15. I don't want to physically write down 15% more. It hurts.
Yeah,
me.
because then it's like it sucks when it gives you the option, because it's like I don't have to, and even as someone that like I deliver for Domino's, so I get it on both ends. I'm like, I don't want to like spend more money, but also this is how I make my living. It's like if I don't tip. Or I mean, if I don't get tips when I'm delivering, my total income for the month, if it was just on my paychecks alone, would be like $600, and that's full time. It's rough, dude. I wish America honestly would just like do away with tipping culture, because it would just be better if me or other people like your waiters and waitresses and stuff would just make the amount of money that they ought to make for like doing this thing for the companies. It's like really cringe that they're like, we're gonna give you this amount of money, and then the rest of it is on you to like just make the customer extra happy.
Yeah, you know what? That makes me think of it as like a commission. Like your commission for everything.
It is doing, honestly, it is, because like when you're supposed, if you're like a car salesman, you're supposed to like upsell whatever, and like, oh, we can do this, and you're supposed to give them this price, and then the customer can kind of like haggle it down a little bit, even though in most cases you're probably still not making a good deal on it, but you know, and then you make commission for selling it higher. Like a lot of delivery drivers, waitresses and stuff, they have to do the same thing.
Exactly.
I forget what else I was gonna say about that. I don't know. I've been doing this for 9 years, so I think there's just a lot of internal like hate.
Yeah.
Hatred for the companies that I'm like, oh, just pay me money.
I would feel it too. Yeah. Because then, like, if you have a slow day, you're just like, oh man, this is not good. But then if you also like, you know, you kind of want a slow day. You don't want to be like too overwhelmed.
Yeah, I actually like when I show up to work and I can just like sit in my vehicle and like scroll on my phone or whatever. But then I'm not making very good money, like hardly any at all. But then when it's super busy, I don't know. There's a whole field of things I could get into. I'm not going to get into it because I will talk for the entire podcast about it.
Okay. So in college, I also like lived off of Domino's a lot because they had like the was a slice of pie reward or whatever.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure you know.
I think that's that's still going, I think.
Is it? Oh man, it's crazy. It was like crazy good deal because I could get like 2 medium pizzas for like $5 each or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would often get that. But I also, when I tipped, I don't know why I didn't realize like how tipping worked. I entered the tip, like I ordered online, enter my, you know, credit card info and all that stuff, and then I entered the tip in there, and that's all good. And when they come deliver, I was like, oh yeah, here's the tip I wrote down in the thing, and I gave them the cash too.
Oh, and then,
I was like double tipping. Yeah, so I double tip often for a while, and every so often when I get a pizza, when I get like an order, they'd be like, oh yeah, we messed up a pizza, here it is. And I was like, oh okay,
oh, they were just giving you the good treatment. Like, this tip's good all the time. They probably love delivering to you, to be honest.
Yeah, until I realized what I was doing, and I stopped getting my free pizza.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah,
I've had people do that. I'll show up and they'll like write in the tip, or the tip's already in there because I did it online or whatever, and then they hand me the amount in cash, like the same exact amount. And I'm like, did you mean to tip twice? And they're like, that tips twice? I was like, yes, it tips twice. If you give me this and this, I get double this. And they're like, oh. And I was like, yeah, you can have this back, it's fine. Like,
that's nice.
I'm not trying to rob people.
Yeah. I mean, I got my money's worth, so I'm not really mad about it. But yeah, I was hoping that I'd be like, wait, this pizza looks fine. It looks like what I ordered. So I got like 2 of the same pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Or I guess at that point it'd be like
happens.
3. Yeah.
That happens sometimes. Sometimes we'll put a pizza through, and it won't necessarily be like messed up, but it'll like, sometimes the pizzas bubble like while they're in the oven, just a little too much. And if it just doesn't look super presentable, we'll be like, screw it, like let's remake it, send them out a different one, because this one's whatever. Even if it's technically fine, it would just suck to deliver them a pizza that's not as good looking as it should be, and then they call and complain about it, because some people will, and you get there and they don't give you the old one because they've already eaten the old one. It's like, okay, all right, dude, it was fine, but whatever.
Yeah, it just looked ugly. The other pizza place I like to go to now, well, probably because it's actually no, I do have Domino's nearby. I just haven't been there. But I do like going to Mod's Pizza. I don't know if you've heard of them.
That sounds familiar. Is it like a chain?
I don't know if it's a big chain. Let me see. How many Mod's Pizza stores in the US?
More than
560.
Gosh.
Wow.
I feel like I've heard of it, maybe, but I've never ever been. What is the blue on that map?
This is the other pizza chains apparently. So blue's other ones and red is
interesting
mod. Yeah.
Okay, so they're pretty
they're pretty spread out.
It's weird how there's like where they are. There's like a lot of them. Like there must be a big city in those spots or something.
yeah.
Because then they're just like nowhere else.
Let's see. Can't really. Yeah, well, there's a few in New York. Yeah, Houston, I think, and Austin. Chicago.
Probably
LA, San Diego. Yeah.
Is LA really right there?
LA is right here, I think. Yeah, right
I thought LA was like right next to San Diego.
Oh, San Diego and then San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. Which is this Minnesota? No.
That is Colorado. So that's
Colorado.
Denver.
Oh, okay, Denver. Okay. This is Seattle. This is Portland.
Okay.
Wait, this one's Nevada. Wait, or no, this is Nevada.
Yeah, and then I think Utah is the one you were just pointing at. Yeah, I think that's Utah.
This one's Utah? Utah, Arizona?
Think so. Or yeah.
I'm reaching so far back to like 5th grade when I actually learned the
Where
states.
was it?
Yeah. And one of the funny things I remember from 5th grade, learning the states was like, this is a gnome right here.
Whoa! I've never
it?
seen that. Did they teach you that, or that's just something that you kind of like realized? You're like, oh, okay.
No, they taught us that. They were like, yeah, there's like a little guy here, just sitting.
My school system failed me, is how I feel right now. I always knew that like Louisiana looks like a boot. But that is Louisiana, right?
Yeah, Louisiana.
At the bottom? Okay.
Wait. Yeah, and then
I never realized. It's crazy. You said it, and I seen it immediately. I was like, what?
Yeah. It's so prevalent.
I'm never gonna unsee it. This has changed my life forever.
We got some legs, belly, head, and then the weird hat. Another boot hat.
Yeah, it almost does look like a boot. Or maybe it's a weird chef's hat. Maybe he's cooking.
Oh, he's cooking. Let him cook. Shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what are these states? Okay, there's Florida. One of these is like Georgia.
Georgia's the one right above Florida, I think.
This one? Right. Okay.
And
this is Louisiana. These two.
I think is Arkansas above Louisiana? Or is it one of those?
Arkansas makes me think like more middle.
No, because there's those middle ones are North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and then Oklahoma, and then Texas.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, and then Oklahoma's weird little divot.
Yeah, that's so weird. Texas is also huge, dude. It's crazy how big Texas actually is.
It is. It's massive. But then when you see like Alaska is also the size of the U.S. or more than half.
Actually, I didn't realize that until like kind of like somewhat recent. I was like, what? Why is it huge?
United States map. Let's just cheat.
Woohoo! Uh-oh, where'd it go?
Let's try this one. Is this a big image? Yeah, it's pretty big. Alabama is down there?
Oh, and Mississippi. Oh,
Mississippi, yeah.
Okay. Arkansas is the pants. And Missouri is the belly. He probably, maybe he's lactose intolerant, so he's in misery.
Oh, shit.
It is tummy hort.
Yeah, I feel it. I had some cheese earlier, too, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have had cheese.
Dang.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about mod pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like mod pizza because it's kind of like a Subway, but for pizza. Where you just kind of like go down the line and be like, I want this on it, I want this on it.
That's cool.
And it's like, yeah, and it's pretty much, I think it's like the same price for a reasonable number of like however toppings you want on it. So I could have like 5 different toppings or whatever, and it's still the same price as if I like add 2 or whatever.
Oh, that's
and it's
dope, actually.
Yeah, it's not too expensive. Like another 10 to 13.
That's, dude, Domino's is, I think, it's been a long time since I really looked at the prices. I don't really order there, and I don't eat the pizza or whatever. I think we add like, I want to say like $1.50
per topping, extra topping.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, it gets expensive.
Yeah. So I would like, I also order online mostly so people won't judge me by how many toppings I add.
Wait, what do you're ordering from Moss Pizza, what do you get?
Okay, so it's similar to what I also get from Domino's, or I got from Domino's.
Okay. That
I
makes
like
sense.
a barbecue sauce base. I'm a pineapple on person, or pineapple on people. Wait, pineapple on pizza person.
Pineapple on people, dude.
I like pineapple on people.
Sick.
Bacon. I get vegan sausage because they offer it, like the Impossible sausage.
Is there
I get that? Yeah.
a reason for that?
No, it tastes good, and like with all the other things, you don't notice that it's not like meat.
Is it like lower not lower, lower
Cal?
Is it, what am I trying to say? Oh, is it lower like calories or something?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how much.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit lower. But yeah, I'm just also like, I don't need that much meat in my life. So a little bit more vegan food is fine for me. It's like I like the idea of, you know, Impossible meat and stuff like that. It's just they haven't really gotten there yet, and I find like if you take it into like a ground beef kind of situation, it hides a lot of the imperfections of like trying to mimic meat or whatever. So I like the idea of it, and then like, you know, when they put it in the sausage form, or like the little sausage bits, I guess, and throw it on the pizza, you really don't notice, and it tastes good. Yeah. So I get that. I usually get, I think they have spinach on it too.
Ooh.
Yeah, I get some spinach.
I like
I
spinach.
tried anchovies once, and I'm just like, no, not really a big fan.
I've still never had an anchovy pizza ever.
It's too much. It's too much fish. Yeah. I think I've also tried artichoke on it, and I'm also like, it's okay.
Okay. I've never had that either.
They also allow corn.
Like
yeah,
Japan.
Yeah. Did they do that in Japan?
I think so. Yeah, I think corn on pizzas is just like a thing over there.
I just know in Japan pizza is super expensive.
Is it
at least
really?
Like, yeah, at least like delivery or whatever. It's like $20 a pizza.
Oh my god.
It's
like
crazy
even
expensive.
with the way that our like conversion rates are?
Well, I haven't noticed recently. Last I heard about it was like a few years ago, and I saw like the menu for it, and I was like, "Holy crap, that's way too expensive."
Okay, I see.
What was it? Pizza. Well, you know what? Let's go on Mod. Let's go on Mod website.
Okay.
And if they show my location, I'll just cut it out.
It did show it, I think, on that last thing. Just so you know.
Did it? No, I think I was just asking. I'll
No, up at the top left, you'll probably have to edit it out, or just not even show the screen for that part.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Let's go to New York. I think I don't live in New York. What's the new search?
I hate when places need like a zip code. They're like, give us a zip code. I'm like, I don't. Why? Just let me look at the menu. Oh wait, is that what it's doing right now? Is not letting you look at the menu until you give them a location?
Yeah, I think so. So I can like order
hate
pickup.
that. I hate it so much.
Sure. Roarish Stone, whatever. Yeah, so you can create your own pizza.
Whoa.
And it's pretty cheap. Like, oh man, this is $12 for like a large one.
Wait, is that
Yeah.
980 calories total?
I think just for the base. This is a thick dough, mega dough. Yeah.
Okay. I see. But even that, 490
like,
for the base.
That's crazy. Yeah. Well, this
Also,
is like just a regular. Yeah.
They're super based for like putting the calories because there's so many like Domino's. I don't think Domino's does that.
No. You have to search
They have
for
a
it.
cauliflower crust. Dude, I wish we had this place where I live. What?
Yeah,
I would
you could
eat
get
pizza
your
so much more
keto.
often.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, they have so this is gluten free in this cauli. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you just go basic, it's just $9.99.
Dude.
At least for this area. Let's see. Yeah, so I get barbecue sauce. You can have like look at it. You can select between
Reds?
1 and 8.
Oh.
You can have all of them if you're weird.
Spicy I don't know how to say that, but chili red sauce, dude.
Ooh, I don't know what that is either.
I don't know, but it sounds good.
Dairy free cheese. That one's good enough for me.
That's pog.
Okay, here's the big stuff. Okay, so I get bacon,
Okay.
plant-based Italian sausage.
Okay.
Sometimes I get grilled chicken,
Chicken.
or maybe like the spicy chicken sausage.
Ooh.
So let's say grilled chicken. We're gonna be
Okay.
greedy today.
Arugula. What the hell is
arugula. It's like
it sounds like awooga and like tarantula. Like,
not the arugula. No. It's usually in salads too. It's it's like a healthy spinach, I guess. It's akin to spinach, but also a little bit more bitter, in my opinion.
Okay.
Corn. I really like roasted garlic, like just whole roasted garlic bits.
That's okay. That's cool.
Red peppers, I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapple, of course. Pineapple and just like was it like some meat and barbecue sauce? Really good.
I don't think I care what the sauce is or whatever.
Yeah.
I just love pineapple on pizza. I think it goes good with everything.
Pineapple on pizza. Pineapple on people, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama little sweet hot peppers.
Oh, these are good too.
Are
like
they?
I like a lot of these. I do contain myself because I don't want to just be like, yeah, slap everything on there.
From the looks of it, I would be so tempted to just put everything on. I want to try everything at once.
Red onion. I don't get red onion all that often. But yeah, all of these are good. Maybe if I was feeling spicy, I put this on some sweet hot peppers. And then the finishing sauce, like drizzle on top of it.
What?
Let's see, barbecue
Sriracha?
Sriracha. Oh yeah, let's
Dude, what?
Oh, what is that? Sriracha ranch, I think.
Yeah.
But then I think I'm gonna use a barbecue swirl, or maybe the hot honey.
Okay. I've never had whatever hot honey is, but it sounds good.
Yeah. So all that is 1,200 calories and still $10 for all this. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I want
That's
to
crazy.
I want to go.
Where's
Dude, that's
the
so
one?
good. I could go and get. Dude, this is like. I think if you spent that same amount at just about any like fast food restaurant or whatever, like you're probably getting more calories than that. You're probably getting like 1,200 to 1,500, if not like 1,600. That's crazy.
And it's gonna be like twice as expensive too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they have like they call it no name cake.
They have a pride cake, dude.
Yeah. These are cool. It's just like a basic vanilla with sprinkles though.
Yeah.
Do they do anything else?
I mean,
Probably
still though,
donation.
like that's cool.
They did make a donation, so that's cool too. Yeah.
Dude, this place is lit. What the hell?
The cake is definitely overpriced though. For one cake, it's like $3, and it's like
oh, that's for one. It's not.
Yeah, that's for one.
Oh, how big? Have you ever had it?
Yeah, I've had it. It's like, how large is a hockey?
It
puck?
looks. Okay, I think that goes with what I'm about to say. Have you ever had a zebra cake?
I don't.
A little
so.
Debbie zebra cake?
Oh wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
Get them at like gas stations.
Yeah, like
this
kind of stuff.
Yeah, those.
Oops, that's Safeway. Yeah, I think it's about that size, maybe a little larger.
Okay, so it's definitely.
It's still like probably the size of your palm.
Yeah, that's definitely a little pricey.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this place is good. I actually sometimes get salad too, even though it's not like as worth it.
I still think that's fun. I had a salad from Domino's tonight.
Oh, nice.
It was really good.
Yeah. It's just like, I could do the same thing here. I can be like, oh, here's
it's
like,
so dope. Family size? Wait, they don't give you the calorie? Wait.
I think it's just like the size of the bowl. Because they don't.
Oh yeah,
actually
actually,
add these things.
That's true.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think I get the mixed greens. I don't like just romaine. That's just water. But then I don't like arugula, or just like any of these by themselves. The spinach comes with the mixed greens.
Oh,
so I think it's mixed as like all three of these.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Dairy free because I don't want to poop too much. With all this fiber.
Pepperoni in the salad?
You could, yeah. I mean, they just have all this stuff already, for pizza. So they're like, we'll throw in the salad too.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Easy.
I think I get like the same things. Like grilled chicken for sure. And then corn. Oh yeah, they have chickpeas.
I don't know if I've ever had chickpeas. Oh, croutons. Oh my god, dude, I'd be adding everything. I'd add all that. I'd add cucumbers, probably the garlic. I'd be putting the green peppers in there. Fuck it, the hot peppers. Do they have banana peppers? They don't have banana peppers.
No, they have jalapenos. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. No. I think I like the red peppers more than the green peppers.
They've got a little more flavor to. I like the. I don't know what it is. I think I like the texture of the green peppers. Is what I really like a lot.
Oh, it's a little bit more crunchy.
Yeah, I like the crunch.
Yeah, that makes sense because you like the cucumber. Cucumbers are more calories than green pill.
That's actually crazy. Maybe it's just the amount they put in or something.
It must be, right?
Because cucumbers are supposed to be like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't like cucumbers all that much.
Really?
No, it just doesn't. The taste doesn't do it for me. I'm fine with pickles, but that's like vinegary. Yeah, I get this. Maybe if I'm feeling spicy, I'll put black olives.
I put black olives in my salads, to be honest.
That's fine. Yeah. And then you have your dressing.
So many.
The dressing is like half of the calories.
That is actually crazy. I guess it's not that crazy.
It makes sense because it's just pure oil if you're using olive oil.
Yeah. They have so many sauces too. There's words in this I've never heard of, like tahini. Or like, what is sherry?
Tahini?
Zesty Roma? I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of this is.
Zesty Roma?
I don't know what it is.
I think I normally go like for Caesar dressing.
I like Caesar dressing. It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's just like mayo and some other stuff. It's like ranch. What's Caesar? It's like ranch and something else added.
I think it is some, or maybe it is like mayo and some. I can't remember, but it's something like that. Yeah. It's good though. I used to be a ranch only kind of guy, but now I'm like, I like Caesar a lot, but I usually go for balsamic on like anything now.
Yeah, all those are good.
935, which ain't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you just don't add the... Oh, it says required. It's on the side too. So, You could just get it and leave it alone.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, you can just say no dressing.
Oh, hey, yeah. Cool. Dude,
Required.
I wish we had one of these where I live, dude, because this would be so good.
It's so good. I love it. The only problem was last time I went, and it kind of ruined my experience. Was I ordered online, and also it's great because they have like the big wood fire kind of thing, or oven fire pizza, whatever.
Oh,
just out in kind of out there, like behind, it's still behind the counter, but it's, you can everyone can view it. So they like slide it in there, and then after a while they take it out. It's pretty transparent. Like it's kind of like how a Subway they have the oven door, and you can see it being toasted in the oven. I guess. Yeah. It is in that similar vein. So, I ordered online, and it was apparently a really busy day. I went there, and I was there for like over an hour.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
To be fair, like we've had days like that too, where customers are waiting like an hour and a half, and they're like, "What's going on?" It's like, I'm sorry, we're trying so hard.
Yeah,
Please don't yell at me.
There were all the like DoorDash drivers just sitting there too. I'm like, man, this is an awful day for you guys. Yeah, like it's bad for me, but you guys are losing money like a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So ever since then, I was like, oh man, I don't want to risk waiting there for like half an hour.
50 million hours.
Yeah. We also actually, okay, so a few days ago I went to Panda Express again because I was like, oh man, I had Panda Express once.
I remember you saying something about Panda Express like a few days ago. Like, was it
you?
Wait, I'm thinking of someone else actually.
No, I mean, we were just talking about it.
Well, yeah, but it was like a couple days ago or something.
Oh, like a few days ago?
Oh, no, I remember what it was. It was someone in my chat saying they were gonna go get food, and when I asked what they were getting, they're like, I heated up some Panda Express chow mein. I was like, dude, what the how dare you?
Chow mein is not good, honestly.
No, it is. It's okay. It's like probably the most mid thing from there, but I still I don't know. I tasted it. I'm like, yeah, this is Panda Express, and I'm happy.
I like the fried rice. I always get the fried rice.
I see. I don't know if I've ever had their fried rice. I always get the chow mein. I like the noodles.
Okay, hold on. I'm okay. I'm gonna say it first.
Okay.
And then you can be like, Azzy, how dare you? But I'm also like, I judge the people who get double orange chicken. Like when you get a plate and you have two sides. Okay.
Fair. I do get orange chicken every time, but I don't do double. I get the bigger plate. I get the chow mein. I get orange chicken, and then I get the it's like honey walnut shrimp, I think.
Ooh, fancy.
And then I think the other thing is, I think they've got this like sweet and spicy chicken or something.
Oh yeah.
Got like peppers in with it and stuff.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I like that one too. It's a sweet fire chicken.
Yeah, that. And I think that's my order every time I go.
Yeah, I like the sweet fire chicken. You go twice a year. Ooh.
Yeah, because we don't have one of those near me either. I have to go like hours. So if I happen to be going to like visit family or something like that, I'm absolutely going to a Panda Express.
Damn. Yeah, it is. The closest one to me is still pretty far away. It was like a 15-minute drive to get there, but then there was traffic on the way back, so it was like a 30-minute drive getting back.
That was like, no. Dude, I would kill to have a Panda Express within half an hour of me.
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, Wendy's, but if Panda Express was close by, I would go there more.
Oh my god,
I'm so sorry, true. Wendy's. I'm cheating on you.
I lived in a town for a while that had one, and I ate there all the time, and then I moved to where I am now, and it's, I don't know, maybe a couple times a month I'm like, dang, I really wish I could just drive across town again and get Panda Express.
Oh man. Yeah, so I went. Okay, back to what I was talking about. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went through the drive-through to Panda Express, and this is after I came back from the vacation and had Panda Express there.
Mm-hmm.
And when I pulled up to pay, the lady there was like, "What happened to all your stuff?" I was like, "Huh?" And she's like, "Yeah, all the stuff on your car." I was like, "This is the first time I've been here."
What the?
Or like, yeah, she's like, "Oh, you must be like someone else with the same car and looks like you." I was like, "Okay, that's weird."
You have just like an also Panda Express loving twin that just happens to live in the area and is a regular at that location.
Yeah, I was like, "Man, you know this other person that well?" I was like, "Okay." And you like talk to them or whatever. I was like, "Damn." I was like, "All right, anyways, here's my card." Yeah, it was just a weird interaction, and that's it. I was just like, "What the?"
Yeah, that is really weird. Have you ever gone to a restaurant or something so often that like you pull up and they just know what you want already?
No, because don't always. I like to spice up my orders often. So even if I were a regular, I like to try new things whenever I can.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, like sometimes I do wish I went to a place often enough and like had the same person enough that they're like, "Hey, it's you, it's Azzy. Here's your double bacon cheeseburger and lemonade or whatever."
Oh my god.
Which reminds me, there's also another person on Instagram stories who does that, where there's like, let's see how many days it takes for them to realize like I'm a regular and like get my order before I even order it. Kind of thing. And he's in New York and he would just go to like one store. At least he would record going to one store every day until they are like, "Oh, it's you. Yeah, you want the, bacon lettuce ranch or whatever."
How long did it take?
Well, it depends on the store. I think.
Or well,
some of them,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he just does it for a lot of them.
Yeah, multiple stores. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the one I saw was like a sandwich shop.
Mm-hmm.
Took them about 5 days before they're like, "Oh, it's you." Yeah.
That's
and
kind
I think
quick, honestly.
I think he went daily. Yeah. But yeah, still like pretty fast for being in New York. Maybe it was a smaller shop that's like not as traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd still, I don't know, because I have like a lot of regulars, like people that I deliver to really, really often.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one dude. I've been at Domino's for 9 years. Before that, I was with Jimmy John's for like a year. And there was this dude that would order every single day, and I hated delivering to him because it was like he didn't tip or anything. It was just like a real pain. And he wouldn't even order a sandwich. He would order a chocolate chip cookie and a large fountain Coke.
What the fuck?
And I haven't delivered. It is. It's like he ordered a snack. He wanted a snack, and I'd have to bring him a snack, and it made me so upset. But that was like 10 years ago, and I still remember it. Like if I just saw him happen to like show up in the shop or something like that, I'd be like, "Oh, this is what you want." Like I just remember that because it's just what he always ordered. And there's some people like that still that I'm like, okay, I know
crazy.
what you want.
That's crazy. Oh, so you were the person that in all the ads they were like, "Oh, there's a fire. Let's call Jimmy John's." Or was that? Is that a different one? It's Jimmy John's, right?
I don't know. Is that because of their slogan?
Yeah, it's like they're freaky fast or something. Not freaky fast. That's not the slogan.
Yeah, I think that is the slogan.
Is it? Oh,
yeah, they're freaky fast. Okay. They don't have to cook the food or anything like that. There's no ovens or anything. They just slap together and go.
I thought they still you still toast the bread or something.
No,
maybe not.
The bread. No, they don't toast any of the bread or anything. They All the bread goes through an oven or something already. So
Okay.
they're
outing
mostly
all the
like
fast food
cold.
chains.
Yeah, we are.
I like a good cold sub.
They are good. I think I can't even remember. Like, I haven't been to Subway in a long time. I haven't been to Jimmy John's in a long time. That's really. I guess we have a Quiznos here, but in the entirety of me living where I live now, I've never been there even once. So I've never even been to Quiznos before. I have no idea what they're like.
I'm trying to remember, like, if I've ever been to a Quiznos. Period. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think I have. I've been to Chipotle.
We don't have one. I've never been to a Chipotle.
We don't have one here either. But like when I look on DoorDash, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, there's a Chipotle like half a mile away, less than half a mile away." I was like, "What?" So I go to it, and it points to like someone's house in my neighborhood. I was like, "What?"
Someone's just like, selling Chipotle. They stole Chipotle's secret recipe, and they're just selling it out of their house now.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? So, but I was like, I was never brave enough to order from it because I'm like,
I mean, that sounds sketchy. It's weird too because I think DoorDash does a lot of like, they do a lot of like, what's it called? Like shadow restaurants or something.
Ghost kitchens.
Oh yeah. That because we have my DoorDash has something in my town. They sell like Mr. Beast burgers and bows. I think it's what they're called. Maybe it's just what the restaurant is called, but it's like steamed dumplings, I think.
Oh,
stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds
yeah.
BAU bowels.
I think it might be BAO.
BAO bow.
I'm not entirely sure.
Bowels.
I've only had it one time, but I've only seen it there too. Like if I follow it, it takes me to like our Applebee's or something like that, and I'm like, there is nothing here. Like they don't even have an advertisement. Like you can't go into the Applebee's and then order that. You have to do it through DoorDash. So I think they have, I don't know, something there, I guess.
These are so good.
Wait. Yeah, it was those. They are really, really good.
They're like Chinese tacos.
Kinda, yeah. I went to TwitchCon in 2019, and I had like the best ramen I've ever had in my life. Like I'll never forget it. And they had these like pork rolls or something like that looked basically just like that, and they were so good, dude.
Oh man, I want that.
Me too. Man.
So speaking of TwitchCon,
oh yeah,
have you went like a few years ago, right?
It is 2019, so it's been like 5 years now.
Yeah, I was thinking if I wanted to go, but then I'm like, I don't really watch a bunch of like large Twitch streamers.
Yeah,
so like,
it's like, yeah, I don't know. I guess there is like you could go there and meet the big streamers. I don't think I actually went and met any of them. Yeah. I met Lily Pichu, but I think that's because she was in the artist alley, like she was selling art.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
she had a booth. But otherwise, like I saw Tyler 1, and then I don't know if I actually saw, or they had some, I guess, that went up on stage during like this I don't know what to call it. They did a talking thing on the first day.
Those like a panel.
Yeah, I think that's probably the more proper way to put it. But so I saw like that, but I didn't really see a whole lot of them like walking around too much. They probably were, and I just wasn't really sure of like who all they were and stuff like that. It was mostly just running around like meeting friends that I knew from streaming, or like there was a VR chat meetup, and so I was meeting a bunch of my VR chat friends.
Ooh, that's cool. Hell yeah. They were like, they could also be like, I remember seeing Ludwig's talking about his experience, where he just like put on a hat and like a regular shirt, and he just looks like some regular white dude just walking around, and white guys just going around. So it was basically incognito.
Yeah.
So The only reason I would go would probably like meet up with Ashezi and the gang, but they're only there for like one day.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, that's interesting. That you. I mean, to be fair, like I guess I don't even know how much there really is to offer there now. It's been 5 years, so I don't even know what they've changed. But I think if all your friends that you want to meet are just going to be doing other things that aren't the con, like it's probably just better to only go for the one day, I guess. I don't know how much you could even get out of going every day.
Unless you're like really big into Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
I saw they had like a cosplay showcase. Yeah, cosplay thing.
That's interesting because I really feel like they didn't do a cosplay thing at all when I was there. I don't remember seeing a single cosplayer when I went.
They say it's back, so
interesting.
Gain insight on the creative process. So they're just kind of like talking about how to make cosplay. I thought it'd be like a cool showcase.
Oh yeah, maybe
like showing people.
Huh.
Oh well. But yeah, here's like the whole thing.
Whoa.
Whole schedule.
Okay.
Twitch rivals. I think that's just like 1v1s or something.
Oh, name your price live. I bet that'd actually be fun to go to. There's things like that I think would actually be good to go to, but it depends on if you like watching that stuff like as a stream even.
Right. All these are like 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. so you have to like choose, I guess.
Oh no, those are so like the Luke. It's just showing some of those things are just like how long they're open. So the expo hall is open from 10 to 7 because that's where they're gonna have probably like your artist alley. Or no, I guess I don't even have that listed anywhere, but that's probably part of the expo hall. It's just like everything.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think the only like specific
the block party
things...
sounds fucking cool though.
Yeah, I didn't go the year I went. I was actually just talking about this like a couple days ago. I was really mad because when I went, like you could buy the regular con tickets or whatever to just do whatever, and then the block party stuff is extra, or it was at the time. I'm sure it still is extra.
I think it is.
Yeah, and so they bring in like artists and they do like a concert and stuff. Saturday night only available with. Yeah, I think that's on top of your con ticket.
It's crazy expensive.
That's way expensive. I don't remember how much they cost me back in the day, but I feel like it wasn't the three. I bought the 3-day pass, and I don't feel like I paid $240 for 3 days. I think I might have paid like 120 or something like that. Maybe even only 100. I don't know. That's expensive. That's crazy.
And I think this party pass also just gives you like 3 drinks or something. Yeah, 3-drink ticket. Hosted beer and wine.
Yeah, then there's the music stage. That's probably the biggest thing that you get.
Oh, they have escape rooms.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't remember seeing like that kind of stuff. Granted, I didn't like go in, but I remember their big headline concert was gonna be like, I think it was Lil Nas.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah, I never really know how to say his name, but
I don't know either.
It was supposed to be that, and I was like, I don't care. I'm not gonna, get that ticket or whatever. And then I don't know what happened. Like a couple, like weeks or something before TwitchCon, he backed out, or they replaced him. Something happened, and he wasn't going to do it anymore for some reason, and they replaced him. Mind you, at this point, the block party tickets are already sold out. They're not available anymore. Can't get them. They replaced him with Blink-182, and I was livid. I was so mad. I was so upset. I was like, dude, I would have paid immediately if I knew that I could go there and then just see Blink-182. I would have been so stoked. That would have been so cool. But yeah, I didn't get to do that, and I was so upset.
I thought you were gonna be like they downgraded to some
local artist. Like no, it was a Blink-182.
Oh, dude, I would have loved that.
That's what I'm saying. It would be cool.
There's so many of those like big artists back in the days that I've never been to concerts to, because I've never really been a concert person. Not that I like don't like concerts, just that I never got into that scene. Never had the time to. Like in high school and all that stuff, I didn't have the money for that. In college, I was also like just really far away. Actually, like real quote unquote concert I've gone to in college was like those like outdoor events where there's like some local person come in.
Okay, yeah, those are like
Yeah.
I consider them concerts too, but also like if I'm telling people that I like I've been to this concert and this one, like those ones don't come up. I never include those. Partially because I can't remember the name of the bands that were there. They were great, but I don't remember who they were.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, so that's like the most I've been to. And then like after college, I'm like, well, now I have to work. And then also like all the people I listened to back in high school, they're like, I don't really follow them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
like
lot of that kind of stuff too, yeah.
Now, here's the thing, silent disco.
So,
you know,
I think what that is. You know what this is?
Yeah. I know what it is, but like would you go to it? Yeah. It's the ones with the headphones, right?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% positive, but I feel like that's what it has to be. Yeah, because I've seen this with like silent raves. I guess that's cool, kind of, because I don't like going to bars and stuff. I hate going to bars and stuff like that because it's just too noisy. And I feel like it's supposed to be a social thing. Like you're not even like a rave or something. Like you're going for the music, but I feel like part of the fun of that too is you're going to like, I don't know, like meet people potentially and talk with people. Because they'll have music going for hours and hours and hours. So like I don't want to just like stand in the crowd and like not socialize or something for that long. So I feel like this is a good like alternative to that. But also I feel like I don't know. I don't know if I'd be about it.
I don't think I could do that just because kind of like I feel like going to a disco or whatever, you kind of want to socialize, and I guess this is a bit of a conversation starter without talking because you can see like, oh, you both are listening to the same music.
Yeah. I forgot about that thing that like you could usually change because they'll have different like DJs going or whatever.
I think it's usually like 2, not really more than that. 2 different ones.
Yeah. I guess I'd try it if it was cheap enough.
Yeah. But usually I'm going with like friends, and if I'm just like silently dancing with my friends, it's just like, well, I mean, it'd be the same as if I was doing it with like just music blaring around the room.
Yeah, it'd be weird. Plus, I feel like it would take me out of it a little bit if I'm vibing, in the assumption that I'm able to get to the point of vibing while I'm in a room of who knows how many people, and we're all just like jamming with our headphones on, which is kind of strange. Yeah. It'd put me out of it a little bit if someone came up and like tapped on my shoulder. Then I gotta take the headphones off, and it's just silent. And I imagine all you hear if you take your headphones off is maybe people like breathing heavily or something, and then you hear like basketball shoe squeaks on the floor.
Yeah. Oh god, it would be so awful. The bouncer comes up and taps you, and you're like, huh? And it's just like. But you can just hear like a fire alarm go.
Oh my god.
That would be so funny.
It's actually a really funny. Maybe I would go just for actually thinking about it now. I think I would do it one time just for the experience because it's got to be so funny. But it would still have to be cheap, I think, because in the event that I just couldn't get into it in the first like 20 minutes, I probably don't want to go. I don't want to stay, and I don't want to like waste a bunch of money.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, this is for only 3 hours for $110. 3 hours isn't that long.
I feel for the price, it's kind of damn. But at the same time, I guess it just like depends. I don't know if it's meant to be like a continuous kind of like.
I don't know what this is.
I'm just
thinking about. This must be like you have to. You must have to buy like your own food. It's not like included.
I'm thinking, I would think that because it would be crazy if otherwise they would. I feel like they would specify like 1 free meal or something like that.
Yeah. And then like probably have to pay for escape rooms, games, whatever.
Yeah, that would kind of suck if you had to pay for those. I feel like they should. That should be provided.
But yeah, I feel like karaoke. If I was just with a group, I could do that for like 3 hours, just straight.
I've only done karaoke one time.
Oh, really? It's fun. I like it. Was it with a big group, or was it just like you and two big people?
I think it was me and like 3 other people, maybe. It was. I think there was like 4 or 5 of us all together, probably. But I didn't sing though. I got too scared.
Oh man, you have to bring like your guitar with you. your emotional support guitar.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I had a bottle of soju.
Oh, shit.
That's all I had.
That's not bad. Yeah. Yeah. Like if I was with a sizable group, 3 hours is nothing for karaoke. Escape rooms. Oh my god.
I've never done one. Have you?
I've done a few.
Okay.
And this one, I went to Canada. And so it was like mostly for a snowboarding event, but I wasn't like not events like just people snowboarding. But I was like, I don't really want to go snowboarding. It hurts. I'm like not that good at it. I'm okay. Like I'm very, very basic.
Okay.
I can slide around. Yeah, I have trouble turning at times.
It seems like something that would be difficult. I've never done it.
I've done it twice now. Yeah, like just like spent 2 whole days doing it. Total.
Okay.
And both times I'm like at the end I'm just like I'm hurting everywhere and I'm miserable. So I'm like
I could imagine doing it for a whole day. It probably is like a full body workout for hours.
I took off like the first time I went, I took off like my boot. So I went down and I'm just like I'm tired. I gotta go sit down. And took off my boot and my foot was steaming. Like I've never seen that happen. It was literally steaming.
Oh, because you're just so hot and it's so cold.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, that's beside the point. So we went there, and we went to an escape room. Me and 2 other people who weren't snowboarding that day. And it was like a lodge theme, whatever. So we got in there. And we started doing some stuff, and you have like this walkie-talkie you can talk to be like, hey, I need a hint or whatever, and we get like 3 hints or whatever. And as we're going around, we're just like lost, like crazy lost. And they have cameras in there too, like watch us and make sure we don't break anything or whatever. And so they could probably like hear us too and all that stuff.
Probably.
But we're just in there, and it's like. And at some point, they're like, do you guys need help? And I'm like, holding the walkie-talkie, and I'm talking to my friend. I was like, I don't want to ask for help again. Because we've asked for help like 4 or 5 times already. And they're like, my God. Just go ask him. And I was like, you go ask him. We're just arguing. And it's like, they're offering their help, but we're so socially awkward. We're like, no, we can't. And we just kind of ignore them. We didn't even say like, no. We're just like... We're just looking around.
Oh
for
my
clues.
God, that's like man, that's like the epitome of like social awkwardness. Like, I don't want to bother him. I just won't. And like, we're literally here for that.
Yeah.
Let us help you. No. I don't want to be a bother.
Yeah, it's like we already used our 3 lifelines. It's okay. We'll just manage. we didn't manage. Spoiler.
Oh no.
No. And at the end they're just like, yeah, so you're supposed to do this and figure this out. And we're like, yeah, we would have never figured that out.
Oh, did you not even get out?
No. No, we spent our hour. Yeah.
Oh, you only get an hour. I see.
Yeah. No. You're not locked in there until you figured it out.
Dang.
No. Yeah, you usually pay like, I want the room for like an hour, and then if you don't get out within an hour, they're like, all right, well, this is how you solve it.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But overall, I like escape rooms. Generally, like you don't want too large of a group, or else everyone's like everywhere, and you can't like really participate all that much because it'll be like one person's like, oh, I found it, and then it's like, all right, everyone move to the next part.
Yeah, that's how I imagine it going. I'm not very good with stuff like that usually. I don't normally solve puzzles like super fast. I love puzzles, but I take a while. So I imagine, I don't know. I feel like if I went on one of those with too many people, for sure, I just wouldn't get to do anything. I would just be sightseeing the room. But that was cool.
Yeah, no, it is really cool, like how nice it looks inside. It reminds me of those I Spy books kind of thing. Some of them. But yeah, no, the theme, like the cool ones are the ones where like you actually have to open a door to get to the next part, and then you have like a whole new area to look for, or like you can go back and look for clues again.
Are they usually like just one room, and you just have to escape the one room?
Some of them are just one room. Like the one I was just talking about was in one room, but I've been to a few that are also multiple rooms, where you have to go between. So it's a variety. I don't know what the ratio would be, but yeah.
I'm like looking at pictures now because I've never seen the inside of one before. I could always imagine what it would be like, but
okay. Like, let's keep...
Now that I'm looking, I don't think I'd be good at this at all.
I shouldn't show that one. It just started showing the location there.
There's like some person that won 86. This has to be fake.
Wait, what? They won 86,000?
No, it says 86 million. But I think that has to be wrong.
No
that can't
way.
Be correct. Like it has to be
room?
Like maybe I feel like this has to be like a prop.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. No. What the fuck? Why can't I
scroll down? Why is this webpage busted? Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm just stupid. No, wait. No, it's just busted. What?
I don't know if I mentioned this, but like the first time I really got winded, like the wind knocked out of me, was from snowboarding. And like it's because I crashed forward into the snow. And it was right next to the gondolas, or like what, the ski lifts.
Oh,
and,
no.
And some of the people were like, "You okay down there?" I was like,
dead, and they're like, "Oh no."
I was like, yeah. Oh, but it hurt. It hurt.
I could only imagine. I've heard of some people like getting really hurt doing that. Like they're going too fast or something. Don't know how to stop.
It's not too hard to stop by just like falling on your butt. But it's not
even
pleasant.
That sounds like it could be. Yeah, that could be painful. Snowboarding always scared me or even skiing, because on the snowboard your feet are like stuck together, kind of like you can't really. Your legs don't have free motion, and then even on skis you've just got big, potentially spears on there that don't give you full mobility either.
Skiing is definitely easier. I haven't done it before, but I've heard like from everyone's like, oh yeah, skiing is just easier to do than snowboarding. I did snowboarding first, mainly because I've tried like what's it called, skateboarding before, so I'm like, yeah, I can balance on skateboard and stuff. I can't really do tricks or anything, but I can skateboard, quote unquote, or I can longboard even.
Okay, yeah, I imagine that's
like,
closer to snowboarding.
Yeah, where you're just going around. So first time went up there onto, I guess it was still a bunny hill. It was like the first level. So like I had some friends and they were kind of seasoned, so they know how to snowboard. This is my first time. I go up there and I like when you get on the ski lift, you kind of like take off one of your foot so you can like have 2 feet walking around.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so you unhook one of them, you leave the other one still holding onto the board. So we get on there, we get to the top. I clip back into my other foot into the board, and then I stand up, instantly start sliding down. And I'm like, uh-oh, I don't know. So I just started going, and they're like, wait, Azzy, you can snowboard. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So like I go a decent way down, but at that point I'm like, I kind of knew. They told me like, oh yeah, if you want to slow down, you just lean back on the side of the board. Yeah. So I could kind of do that, but I still couldn't like turn very well, and all that stuff. And I just tried to keep my balance as long as I could. And I made like probably like halfway down before I like fell on my butt. But they were like, "Wait, you can snowboard?" And I was like, "No," I was like terrified. I was not snowboarding. I was surviving.
Survive boarding.
Yeah, I was like trying to avoid people, trying to avoid the massive poles in the middle. I mean, they like padded, but still, I'm like, I don't want to run into that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we're going to the next level. I was like, no.
No,
and I go up there. I end up there at some point.
Oh god.
And then I didn't even make it. Like, so this time there's like you're going through between open areas of tree, I guess. I'm saying it sounds like we're going through a forest, but it's not. It's like, still pretty wide, but there are trees on the other side, and there's the only thing like, preventing you from hitting them is like those orange net things. I'm like,
plastic net things.
Yeah. And it's also like once you get there, you're really like it's sloped out downwards towards the tree. So if you get off to the edge, you're falling towards the tree. Really...
Oh no! Why would they do that?
Yeah. So I'm like, even if there's nets there, I'm like, I don't feel safe going near there.
Yeah. No.
And after like getting like maybe a third of the way down, and I just kept falling because I'm like, I fall down, I try to get up, but then unless you're like in like near the middle-ish, I'm starting to fall towards the trees because I'm like near the side.
Oh,
and I'm like, no, I don't want to fall towards the tree. So like at some point I just gave up and I like took off my snowboard and I started like walking down. And then
dang,
one of the like patrol people was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, no, I just hate this." I didn't say that. I was just like, "Yeah, no, I'm okay." And they're like, "Do you need to ride down?" They have like a sled. I was like, "No, I'm good." I was like, "I don't want that. I don't want to be on the sled, like being sled down."
You could have done it and then made up a story and
yeah. No, I was like, I'm going down. I'll walk down. So
fair.
Yeah, that's how that ended.
Damn. That it sounds scary. I skateboarded a lot through like middle and high school, a lot of skateboarding. So I think I'd also choose snowboarding, but I haven't ever done it yet just because like I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I don't like that my feet are like bound, which I know they have to be, but I don't like the idea.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a really easy way to get hurt, and I imagine you gain speed like crazy too.
You can, and that's the scary part. That's why you have to know how to do like the turns kind of thing, so you can go zigzag more, and that'll slow you down enough.
Yeah,
but I never like managed that, or like I was kind of doing it, but I still felt like I was going way too fast. So like at some point I would just be like, no, I gotta stop. So I just fall on my butt. Yeah. So sometimes like the falling is on purpose because I'm just like I feel like I'm going way too fast. I don't know how fast I'm going. I don't know. And sometimes I'm also like, I might hit the person in front of me. I'm like, I gotta just stop because I'm not confident. Yeah, I'm not confident in my turning. So I was just like fall on my butt.
Have you ever gone really fast on a skateboard?
No, I had like a Walmart ass skateboard, and all
I mean, they can like. There's a hill I went down one time, or I used to do it like quite a bit, but I only had like a couple like bad experiences. I was going down a really steep hill on a skateboard, and if you go fast enough and your balance isn't like just right or whatever, you get the speed wobbles.
Oh no. Yeah.
Which is just terrible. And then in that situation on a skateboard, you don't have the option of just like falling on your butt. Like if you fall, you're rolling, you're getting scraped up. If you don't have like stuff on to protect you, like you're getting hurt. And that sucks.
No. The most I've done was just like skateboard around my neighborhood, and it's just like it's not very fun because the pavement's like rough and all that. There wasn't like a skate park nearby or anything. I just wanted to try. Yeah, I was like, I'm an emo boy. I want to skateboard. I want to learn to skateboard. I want to be a cool kid.
Yeah.
And then I never really learned. I tried watching a video on how to ollie. Never learned it.
Oh no.
Never could. It's like, yeah, you just jump and then you slide your foot up the skateboard. I'm like, you're in the air. How are you sliding your foot up on a skateboard?
Yeah.
That's not how physics works.
It's like, I think it's one of those, it's like when, I'm trying to think of like a stream equivalent. I guess is when people just say like you're like, how do I grow as a streamer? And they're like, oh, just do what you like, be yourself. And it's never that easy. Like there's so much more that goes into it. And the same thing with an ollie. Like you have to, I don't know. There's a lot of things. I've seen a lot of people try to describe an ollie. Just like, you just jump and you slide your foot. And it's like, no, dude, you have to, there's like a form you have to have. Like, I don't, it takes so much more than just that.
No. Like, yeah, I never learned. And then that skateboard just started, just sitting in the garage for years. I don't even know if it's still there. It might be. It's been there for like 15 years.
Oh my God. It's okay. I'll teach you.
Okay, let's go. Let's meet up at TwitchCon.
Yeah, we'll meet up at TwitchCon. I'll bring the board.
Oh yeah, we're going to go to the silent disco. You're gonna teach me how to ollie.
Yeah, we can learn to ollie at the silent disco.
Oh yeah.
I hope they have a radio. I hope they have a radio station for like the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater soundtrack.
I just want Avril Lavigne singing Skater Boy to me the whole time.
Oh yeah, true. Could do that. Just put Avril Lavigne on loop. Why not?
Yeah, that was my motivation.
Is that what you did when you were trying to learn how to ollie?
No, I didn't have an MP3 player.
Maybe that's what you were missing.
Yeah, maybe that was. Yeah, I just had to listen to Avril Lavigne hyping me up to be a skater boy.
Yeah,
and saying "See you later, boy," and then I would learn how ollie because I was like, no, I want to live on my guitar.
Yeah.
Which I also tried to learn and never did because I had an acoustic one that was like from a garage sale, and the fret into the what's it called, strings were like astronomical, so I couldn't push it down.
Yeah, it's not set up well.
It was warped. Yeah, basically. So yeah, I failed. I failed my emo phase. Oh my. No. I wanted to be a rocker. I wanted to be cool, and it just didn't happen. The stars didn't align for me.
Oh no. Yeah. Dude, speaking of emo, I've been trying to make a new outfit for myself, and I realized that like while I was part of the whole emo thing growing up or whatever, I never had the emo like fashion because it just like where I lived, it was too like desolate and we had nothing, no malls or anything like that, so I didn't have that. I guess I dressed more like skater look. Yeah, I didn't have that at all, so I like put together like an outfit, and I was showing some of my friends that I know are like knowledgeable in that, and they're like fashionable, and they also do like the emo goth thing, and like, oh, you look like a skater, and I'm like, that's not what I wanted. This isn't what I want at all. This isn't what I'm trying to convey. But this is what emo is to me. Like, I have the trip pants. What do you mean it's not emo?
In your like desolate area, you're just like, this is the most emo thing in there.
Yeah, and then like, that gives you need this and this, and like, I know nothing is what I've learned. Like this week, I know nothing. So that I thought I did.
So was this like a real outfit that you were wearing, or I thought it was a VTuber one?
No, it's a VTuber outfit.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay. So it's still like a. Okay, cool. I thought you were talking about like your friends in real life, and you like dressed up for them. And they're like, dude, you look like a skater.
I'd be especially disappointed then because I would have spent like actual money and like, like look at me, look at my emo fit, and they're like, oh yeah, you look like punk skater, and I'm like, wait.
Speaking of which, I am getting a new model.
I saw actually.
Ooh,
I seen it a little bit.
You?
No,
where'd you see it?
I mean, I'm sure it's not a secret if I say the name, right?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's Kuro. He was doing it on stream. He
was streaming. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I know he was working on it. I got updates, but I was like, oh, I figured he would start streaming it. I just didn't like know he did already.
Oh yeah. He I don't know how many times he streamed. I only caught it like one time. I just happened to join his stream, and he was working on the eyes.
Ooh, yeah, I saw the eyes. They look really nice. They look really nice.
He's like, do you know who this is? And I was like, oh, I know him. Oh, it's my teammate.
Wow. We do a podcast together.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think it's because like I was on vacation like for a week last week, so I probably missed out on a bunch of it. But yeah. So that's exciting. It'll probably be
exciting.
Yeah, so I have Kuro drawing it, and then I asked VC if she could rig it, and she said yes. I don't know how busy she is, but yeah.
I know she just had a tweet like a few days ago or something saying like she's looking to fill up slots up until like August or something, and she filled up all those slots.
Yeah, she tweeted that. Luckily, I messaged her before that because I was like, well, also I'm not too sure like what the schedule is gonna be because my initial date for the art was gonna be like starting end of August or beginning of September. That's when it was supposed to start, but someone had to bail, so Kuro was able to push me up.
Cool.
But I messaged Reese. I was like, yeah, can you rig it like starting end of August or whatever? And they're like, yeah. She was like, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you weren't in any danger of losing it anyways.
I wasn't, but now I'm like, but is it gonna be like? Did she bump me up too? I don't know how much contact she has with.
About it.
Yeah, so I don't know when she'll be available to rig for me. She might have people ahead of me now, but that's fine.
I see. Yeah, I think she'd.
So
I think it was saying she'd be available. Like these slots are only until like August sometime, I think. So shouldn't be people ahead of you necessarily, or nothing that can push yours. But
yeah,
that's
I
cool.
shouldn't be pushed down. Yeah, but I don't think I got boosted up. No. So probably around September is when I'll have my new model.
Sick. Are you gonna do like a big stream about it, or are you just kind of gonna be like, here I am?
Wait, it's still July, so maybe August. Yeah. I haven't streamed in like a month. Over a month. Here's the problem: is like,
well,
I need to start. I've just been so busy, and now it's like I'm like it's too hot to stream.
Yeah.
It reminds me of this video I saw where the game kind of thing was like you have two teams and there's a button in the middle, and once a category was said, you have to like run to the middle, press the button, give an answer for that category or whatever. And one of the questions was, what makes you go off a diet? Like what reasons that you would cheat on your diet? And the biggest guy just runs in there, and like there's a person that got there first, but he's like a little smaller than him, and he's just like, "No, get out of the way." He just shoves him, and he's just like, he smacks the button, he's like, because I had a good day. He presses it again. Because I had a bad day. He presses it again. It's like, because I'm hungry. Press it again. Because I wanted something to eat. And it's just whatever.
He just kept pushing the button.
He just kept pressing. Yeah, he's like he's a big guy too. So you're like,
he's a funny big guy. Is what he
yeah,
is.
He's one of those funny big guys that's like, yeah, he definitely cheated on his diet before.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he's just like he knows all the reasons.
That's funny. He's a funny guy. That's all there is to really know.
Yeah, it's just great. But yeah, that's like me with streaming. It's like I don't stream because I had a bad day. I don't stream because I had a good day and I want to just like chill.
Yeah.
I don't stream because it's too hot. I don't stream because it's too cold. I don't stream because I don't have anything to play. I don't stream because I just played Valorant for like a few hours offline.
Oh god, Valorant, dude.
Yeah. So those are my reasons. They're not good reasons, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're good enough or whatever. It's hard to like stream. I don't know. Doing it on a schedule is one thing. Doing it a lot is another thing.
Yeah.
Even like 2 days a week, sometimes I'm like, it's time to go live, and I'm like, do I have to? Like, can't I just like, I don't know, watch a deep sea documentary and hang out or something? Can't I just disassociate?
Yeah, you gotta be on that grind. You gotta know how to slide your foot up to do the nollie, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like
back to
I
Speed
wish,
League.
like that's one of the things is like being a bigger VTuber. I know like you have more responsibilities and stuff to like stream more consistently, but it's also like that's a big motivation. It's like, oh, you know, you have like a lot of people coming to watch you. But also like when you're at a certain size, it's not so much that you have to focus on chat, which I feel like what I have to do now. Like, you know, as a small streamer, you have to focus on chat. You have to like keep talking, keep making things happen. But like it's hard to just, you know, just let yourself play the game and have funny moments happen or whatever. But when you're like large enough and people will just like watch and just be like lol, whatever, just random chat, and you can just zone out, you can kind of play. And if you're like doing collabs, you can actually like focus on each other the whole time. You don't have to be like it's not expected of large streamers to be like looking at chat constantly, be like, yo, Big Dingus 64 or whatever.
Thanks for providing me the link for the best viewers on Twitch.
Yeah. And you don't have to be like, oh, I got mod all these people, because at that point maybe you have like, you know, dedicated mods that you hire. Yeah. So it's like it is a hump to get over.
It is really weird how it's like, once you get big enough, it's I don't know. I guess you just have to put the workload in other places, because I don't feel like it's like you start working less or whatever because you start not having to like pay as much attention to the chat. But it's weird how you have to go from like always paying attention to chat and you always have to have something going on to like if you're at like Iron Mouse's size, for instance, like I watch her quite a bit and she'll just be playing her game, hanging out with friends. They're just chit-chatting, doing whatever. Sometimes she doesn't talk forever, but chat's still popping off and they're just having a great time. It's like, dude, like if I tried to do this, I'd have nobody. All my regulars would leave. Like, well, this sucks.
Yeah. It's hard. It's like, at some point, if you have like a, you know, your regular audience, and if you pop off or something, and it's like, damn, now I can't like interact directly with them during chat or anything too. And it's not like it's a balance, right? It feels like there's a tipping point where it's like at some point your audience that you've interacted so much over time, they have to like kind of learn that now you're like, oh, now you're kind of getting big, and now you're you can't pay as much attention to them, to chat in general.
Yeah, you can't pick out every single message anymore.
Yeah. Which it was just like, that kind of sucks. And it's like it's I wouldn't say okay, yeah, I'll say it. It's expected that it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, that they might leave. They might start leaving. And I was like, oh, can't talk to Bryce anymore. And this isn't what I liked doing when I was, you know, watching Bryce, which is chatting with Bryce the whole time. But now we can't do that because he's too big, and there's too many people spamming. Peppa Pig. I don't know. PogChamp. Wait, hold on. What's the like feels good? Is there a name for that frog?
Oh my god, the Pepe.
Yeah, Pepe. That's
or like Peepo. I love those emotes, but okay, I see what you're getting at now. I was like, Peppa Pig, like that's funny, but where'd you get that? The Peppa PogChamp.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's like now chat's that's the only thing popping off in chat is just Peppa Pigs.
Yeah.
Peppa
That's really funny. Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's weird how that stuff switches around eventually once you get to that point. But I don't know. I also want to clarify, just in case anyone hears that I brought up Iron Mouse like that. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that happens. I'm just saying I'm just making an observation. I'm not saying it's bad that she doesn't like talk to chat constantly or whatever, or any streamer doesn't do that. Just to make sure I don't get anyone that's out like, oh, you don't like Iron Mouse? Well, let me tell her. It's like, that's not what I mean.
Yeah. Send her this clip. You know what? you should. You know what? Just send it. Yeah, send it to her. Send it to her. Flip it so that it says Bryce is saying, I don't like Iron Mouse. You know, just clip that, send it to her, and then make her watch our video for context.
And if she wants to know why, she'll have to come on to the podcast as a guest.
Yeah. Dude, if we ever make it that big, that'd be crazy.
It would be crazy. I've thought a lot about speaking of Iron Mouse, I guess. Have you been on Twitter a lot lately to see that like VShojo has opened up auditions?
I think I heard about that. I saw a few things about it, but I haven't seen like the direct posts about it. Yeah, so I don't know. Do you know more about it?
A little bit. Like, I don't know too much about the specifics of the application itself.
Right.
Other than they're looking for smaller streamers and stuff. I know a lot of people accuse VShojo of just like picking people that have already been big, or they take them from other companies or something like that. Which I've always thought is kind of like it's like, okay, like they're big streamers and they're just giving them a new home. Like, whatever, it's fine. It's not like that big of a deal. I've never seen these agencies
it's
as
the
a
retirement home.
Yeah, like it's funny, but it's also like I don't think it's that big of a deal. But anyways, there's been an observation I made recently has been that like anytime HoloLive or Niji-Sanji like makes a post about like our auditions are open or what, I think they're open all the time anyways, but every time they make a post we're like, hey, we're looking for new people or whatever, submit your applications and stuff like that. Everyone's like super hush hush about it. They'll like share the post or something like that. But they don't say really anything else. But VShojo opens up theirs and everybody is like, I'm applying and you should apply, and here's how to do good on your application. Here's what I did on my application that I think was really good, and here's what you should do. And it's kind of crazy to me that everyone was like super shush about it. And then now with just VShojo, everyone's super open. It's like, why did they?
That's crazy.
Yeah, like what flipped? Where's the difference that people are like, we don't have to be quiet about this one?
I'm applying right now, by the way.
Okay. Go for it. I'll root for you.
Thanks. If we suddenly stop posting podcasts, you know why. I've become too big to interact with Bryce in chat. No.
I will be a one-man podcaster because my Oshi Azzy Mythos will be in VShojo.
That'd be so sad. No.
Yep.
I won't forget you.
It'll become a Azzy Stan podcast.
Dude, let's go.
It'll be like a false ID, but instead of covering like all VTuber news, I only cover news about you.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Gotta scrub my history then. Yeah, no. Excuse me. Yeah, so speaking of you know, like hush hush and all that stuff with the VTuber application stuff, I think like HoloLive basically always has their applications open. It's like
they do.
I see it like really often. Tries like every so often. Hopefully I'm not outing them for it.
You should maybe bleep that when you
okay.
When we or when you edit this, like bleep out that whole section.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Redo. So someone we know, someone we know who will not be named, applies there every so often. But like, I don't know how often they renew it. Like they're like, oh, we're open again. But I feel like I hear about, like I see it pretty often.
I've looked at the applications before. Actually, before I joined TsukiLive, I was looking at the applications and stuff. I think it was like you apply, and I think you get like a 1 month period of time that they should contact you if you like pass the initial like scan or whatever like that, and then there's a couple interviews that come after or something.
Okay.
But I think it's like I could be wrong on this, but the number in my mind, I want to say every 3 months maybe you can reapply, and you can just keep doing it. There's no limit. Like they actually encourage you. I think some of the bigger, some of the ones that are already in there, like Ollie, for instance, from the Indonesian branch. I think I don't know her number or whatever either, but I think she has said before that she applied like a bajillion times before finally getting in.
Makes sense, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's so big, yeah. They have so many. They have so many branches now too. And,
yeah.
And it's like, there was one that I can remember. What was it? They popped out a few months ago, like half a year ago, maybe. But then like I never heard anything about them again. And then recently I was like just browsing YouTube and I saw like a song cover from HoloLive. I was like, oh, this is HoloLive, but I don't know these two. And it turns out I was like, oh, it's this group, and this group I think is basically only doing cover songs or whatever. Like they're doing music.
Interesting.
It was like, it's not HoloLive Idol. Let me see if I can find the song. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I know.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Oh, I didn't have anything.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say yeah, you can continue.
Okay. I guess while we're on the subject of HoloLive, I don't remember if they debuted before our last episode, but did you hear anything about HoloLive Justice, the new Ian girls?
Oh yeah, I saw some of the things with them.
They're all really good debuts and stuff, and it's a pretty solid group.
They look pretty good. Yeah, I haven't really watched. I can't keep up with all these.
It is a lot, honestly. There's so many. I used to keep up with all of like the Myth girls. Now I can't because there's just so many. There, I don't know. I can't keep up with hardly any of them anymore. Anyone out of Council, I don't catch much of anymore. And then there was I just had their name, but I don't remember. Advents, I think.
Advents.
Oh, you're thinking of Regloss. Okay.
Regloss.
Yeah,
this is the one that yeah, they did like Japanese. A debut. Yeah, they did like a debut and then just never heard of them again.
Yeah, I don't see too much stuff from them either, to be honest. But yeah, I remember. Gosh, that was almost. It hasn't even. It's so weird too. Like I see these debuts, and I'm like, oh, they're here, but it's already been a year. I don't know whether to be surprised that it hasn't been a year yet, or surprised that it's almost been a year.
That's I'm the latter. I'm surprised it's almost been a year.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I guess now that I'm seeing them again, I really have the red-haired one. I forget her name. Ririka. I see her around quite a bit. And then Raiden, I don't know how to say that necessarily, but
yeah.
I see these two like quite a bit.
Oh, whoa. Get their Twitter pop up.
Whoa, it just comes that handy dandy.
It just took a minute to load.
Yeah.
No, I've seen none of them. Like maybe Raiden, I think that's their name. Raiden. But oh wait, there's like the other. Was it the HoloLive Advent?
Yeah, they're the Ian brand. They've got like Fuamoko. It's probably
yeah.
Biju,
I think I get
Arisa.
I get Shiori. I get her. Yeah, her and her mixed up a little bit.
Oh, that makes sense because of the hair. Yeah.
Yeah. The black and white hair, kind of Sal gothic.
Yeah. Super cool. They've been the industry, I guess, for like corporate stuff, like the agency VTubers, is getting so much like more competitive. I guess because every time there's a new debut, even on like the Hollow Stars side, the way they debut is like stuff that I don't even know how they did. They like make little games within OBS that the chat can play somehow. They have these like fancy zoom ins and stuff, and I'm like, dude, this is crazy.
That's crazy. I do have like a wide zoom in kind of thing, but that's it.
Theirs is this weird one. Like, I don't know if maybe this is what you have as well. I don't know how they do this personally. I've tried to find it and I just can't seem to. But it's like you see their full screen and then does this really smooth like zoom into their face. Like I've had a zoom before where I click a button and it just like my face is suddenly big and right up in the camera or something. But theirs is like it's like someone changed the focus or something and actually like zoomed it in and then zoom out. It's wild. It's crazy.
I don't know how they do that. I know I do have it's just like suddenly wide Azzy.
Yeah.
That's it. And then back. But yeah, no, that's crazy. Like I can't figure out how they would do that in OBS.
The worst part is I've tried to like search for it before, but there's other OBS plugins and stuff that have to do with zoom, so it automatically assumes you want that. Or if there's this other thing I've looked for that's like a face tracking thing that a lot of IRL streamers use, like flesh tubers, and the camera will track their face or something. Like it'll zoom in on their face and then it tracks them. So even if they like lean way over or something, the camera follows somehow just through software. And I want that for VTubing, but anytime I try to search like OBS VTuber face tracker, I get just VTuber programs. Like I get like VC Face and VTube Studio and all that. It's like, no, I don't want, this isn't what I mean. This isn't what I want at all. But it's all Google gives me because it's got the keywords that are just already searched for the basic stuff.
Crazy. Yeah, exactly.
So basically, I don't know how they do it, and it makes me mad. Yeah. I just want to know. Dare they? That's all I want. I just want to know how they do it.
They're gatekeeping Zoom.
They are.
Yeah, I think it's like it's a little bit hard. I'm not gonna lie. I get a little bit salty when I just see like on Twitter, it's like, oh, thanks for like the 200 subscribers, and then suddenly they have like 5,000. I was like, what the fuck,
dude? Do you ever see the kind of weird posts on Twitter from people that are like, I don't know, they'll post on like, I guess it's literally just exactly what you said. It's really weird how they're like, I just hit 200 subscribers, and then that post has like thousands and thousands of likes, and then you like check how many followers they have now, and they're at like 10,000. I'm like, how did this happen? Were you just a secret like actual hidden gem that was doing amazing things and you just weren't getting lucky enough to find people, and now people found you and you're doing great? Or it's weird, maybe I shouldn't even say this, but I also get salty because I'm like, no, I don't do the best content. Yeah, we're salty a bit. I don't make like the most amazing content, but sometimes I try my little heart out and I don't get what I want. So how did you do it?
Yeah. I definitely slowed down my like Twitter follower stuff ever since like I stopped being super interactive. Actually, I blame Elon Musk. It stopped when Elon Musk took over.
Elon hates VTubers.
Elon, yes, allegedly, in our opinion, he hates VTubers.
Which is maybe, I don't know if that's real or not. He did say he was going to make anime cat girls a real thing, I think, like way before he bought Twitter.
Oh, wait on that. Yeah. Hold on.
So maybe he just
where's that
likes...
going? Yeah.
Well, I guess he likes tofu, probably.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he likes tofu. He doesn't like the rest of...
That makes sense. Yeah. That's exactly why.
I get it now.
Nah, it's yeah, and then there's like those posts like, oh, thanks for like the 5 followers, and they like, you know, blur out the other.
There are those too that always like, it's some.
Almost
I think they make it more somehow. Like they always pop off, and I'm like,
yeah, I don't know why.
How? Yeah, how does this even work?
I hate this picture. It's smug aura mocks me.
What picture?
No, whenever they posted a little thing, it was like 5 followers.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I looked at the street, like your screen share, and I was like, "What's smug about?" And this is why I can't get through an escape room because.
No. Yeah, no. It's like that. I'm like, oh, how dare they like rub this in my face? Twitter. It's like it's not even just them. It's like also Twitter putting it on my feed.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that gets put that I'm trying to think of.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. It is definitely just like as a streamer, I feel like it's easier if you're a flesh tuber as a male, but then as a VTuber, it's harder.
Yeah, very.
And then vice versa.
Yeah. I'd say so too. Do you ever get annoyed with seeing like too many of the same post?
On Twitter?
Mm-hmm. For instance, lately there's been a lot of posts, or I'm seeing this a lot, I guess. I don't know if everyone else is, but I'm seeing like at least a couple a day of people being like, where's my 30 plus VTubers at? I'm like 30 plus years old VTubers. And I'm like, I got excited about this the first time I saw it and maybe the second time. But now that I'm seeing a couple a day for like weeks, I'm like, it's not even special anymore. It's like everyone's just why is everyone farming off the same thing?
I've seen a few of them, but not recently, actually. Like, it used to be a lot more of my feed where it's like, oh, small VTubers, oh, 30 plus VTubers, oh, yeah, you know, the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, after interacting with like a few of them, it's just like, it doesn't pan out. It's like, they're just doing it just for, you know, the clout, whatever.
Yeah.
In my opinion, allegedly.
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 Yeah. I'm sure some have good intentions, and then I think too, like if a post just happens to pop off, it's hard to like you can't realistically expect them to like actually be friends with everyone and whatever, because it's just too much. You can't do it. But it does come across that way when you just see so many, and it's like, okay, how many of these posts did you see before you decided to do this?
Yeah, right.
But I don't know.
I'm always like, I hold on to my pride, and I'm like, I'm not going to shitpost. I'm not going to like shit. I'm not just going to spam random stuff that might give me more attention. But then I'm also like the devil on my other shoulder. It's like, do it.
Yeah.
25 plus VTubers, where are you?
Were you? I can't remember if I've asked this before. Did you use MySpace at all?
I did.
You did? I feel like, I don't know if it's just me that feels this way. Maybe this is just the way that I used it. But I felt like MySpace had this culture where you had a thought or something and you just put it out there. You use it almost like a blog. And
absolutely.
Okay, I'm glad you feel that way, because I feel like now it's not how social media really works. I feel like it's the cringe thing to do. But it's the way my brain is wired to use social media.
Right? Same.
So
exactly.
I only want to like vent post or say whatever, but these things don't do anything anymore. Like they don't help your, maybe it's because there wasn't an algorithm involved before. Like only people that you were friends with like would see what you posted and stuff. But now if you're going to post something, it's better as a VTuber or a content creator at least to post something that's going to like farm engagement in some form or fashion, be interesting, like actually provide something to someone. I can't go on there and just be like, I just ate the dankest Panda Express, and then like you're not going to get anything out of it. But my brain's so wired like this that I'm like, Twitter is hard. Using social media outside of posting like a video or something like that or doing a stream, it's hard.
For sure. I do want to do that too. Like often I do just post like little updates about my life. I'm like, oh yeah, I got a new phone or whatever. But I'm not expecting, you know, a flood of followers after that. It's just more like, hey guys, I've been chilling. I'm not dead yet. I'll stream eventually. Yeah. Stuff like that. Different. Yeah, I think, oh god, it's just like our mindset is so different from how people nowadays use social media. We're just
boomers, man.
Yeah, we're boomers. No, we're social media boomers.
Yeah, I guess that's social media boomers, because there's plenty of people like older than us or like our age or whatever that use it the way they're intended to in order to like get the growth and stuff. It's just crazy though, because I'm like, how did you even learn this? How does this even make sense to you? Because it doesn't make sense to me. I just want to post about like, I don't know. I went outside today. The sun is cool.
I mowed the lawn. Yeah.
Yep. Just mowed the lawn. Really hot. Gonna go watch some TV now. And then leave.
and then leave and come back to like 100 people being like, "Oh my god, you mowed the lawn! I mowed the lawn last night too."
Yeah, so relatable.
Yeah, I don't know why I said last night, but
Well, who knows? Sometimes, I don't know. Maybe they got headlights on the mower.
they're mowing with like a scythe.
Yeah, maybe that's headlights on the scythe.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I think we've gone for long enough today. About 2 hours.
Yeah. That went fast.
Yeah. Oh, are you saying you could do it weekly now?
No.
No promises. No. One of these days, I'm gonna push you. I'm like, or you're gonna accept. You're gonna be like, I can do it next week. No, you don't have to.
Maybe at some point. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One of these days, when our bones start creaking. When we finally figure out social media, we'll do it.
When I've got more time to sit in my rocking chair and hang out.
Stories with Bryce.
We could do like an old. We could do a boomer VTuber podcast where the background, instead of being in the studio where there's a million universes next door to us, we could be out on the front porch.
Ooh, that would be cool.
It would be,
dude.
And we could do it in an open call, so sometimes people could like join in, and then we can yell at them to get off our lawn.
Gather around, kids, but not on the lawn. I'm watching you, Timmy.
Get out of here!
Yeah, get out of the lawn. Get. Don't make me get my whacking sting, King.
Next baseball you hit over here, it's mine.
I there was like a person in our neighborhood that was kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
We
had
like a
one.
pristine lawn, yeah. And it's like, we dropped our dodgeball like 10 feet in. We have to kind of like go get it.
You gotta hurry.
Like, no, you gotta ask us to get it. I'm like, never mind.
It's so crazy, man. So crazy.
Anyways, that was a Boomer VTuber podcast. Yeah. I've been your ever hosting overlord, Azzy.
And I've been Chad Bryce. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.
I don't know.
Like, comment, subscribe. Are you guys going to TwitchCon? Whatever. Yeah.
Share stuff in the comments. Have you lost a lot of baseballs in your angry neighbor's yard?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Woo.
Cheat on. I'm like,